Good morning and welcome, Life in the Higham house. And it is finally December. We couldn't be more excited. Why? Because it's the greatest time of the year. Christmas is only days away, and we're super excited about that. And we're glad that you're checking in. And we have so much to share with you and to bring you up to speed. And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to bring you up to speed and then cast a vision for what we hope, not what, maybe it may not happen, but what we hope December is going to look like. So, are you ready? Let's get started. It's Life in the Higham house. It's Christmas, and we're glad you're here. Let's go. Well, hey everybody, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to come and check out and see what's going on here at Life in the Higham house. We're really glad that you are taking a few minutes to hang out with us. We really appreciate that. So let's do a quick update, because some time has passed. We have been kind of not burning the candle at both ends, but we have been moving and grooving. It has been a fun couple of weeks. We missed a whole week of vlogging, mostly because we just had so many things happening. It was a little tricky to actually vlog and post. And since we're not professional vloggers, we don't do this to make a living. We're not taking any money from YouTube, at least not yet. We do this because it's fun, and we hope that our family journey, our adventure, is encouraging to other families, and so that's why we do what we do. But we had to take a week off because we just had so much going on, and it wasn't feasible for us to try to pull the vlog camera out every single day and do stuff. It just wasn't. But that's okay, because we knew we wanted to do more vlogging in the December month, so hopefully it all works out. But we took 2 weeks off, I think, if we count the week of Thanksgiving. And now we're back. So, Thanksgiving. Awesome. We had an amazing time. I actually started a vlog on the Monday of Thanksgiving. Here, I'll play it for you real quick. Check this out. Well, good morning. Welcome. It's Life in the Higham house. It is the start of a brand new week. The holiday week. It's Thanksgiving week. That's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to come with all of the good things that Thanksgiving comes with. Food, family, parades. The official start of the holiday season. Although for us, the official start of the holiday season is November 1st. Thanksgiving brings in the official holiday season for the rest of the world. They're just catching up to what I've already know to be true. But we got a very busy week. We're going to do some traveling. We're going to do some visiting. We're going to do some eating. And right now, I just got to get our morning routine accomplished. And guess what? Winter has finally arrived. It's cold. It's not too bad today. It's probably in the 40s, upper 40s, maybe almost 50s. So it's not horrible. But it's getting cold. Like, it was cold over the weekend. We actually had our first snow. Of course, I didn't vlog it. Dummy me. But yeah, we had our first snow. Didn't do any damage. Barely a covering of snow. Not super overwhelming. But it was pretty to watch the snow fall. However, this week there is a chance for much more snow, as well as a chance for some really yucky weather. Not excited about that. Alright, I hear the ducks. I hear the chickens. It's time to get to work. Gotta take care of these guys. Yeah, so that was the Monday of Thanksgiving. I thought we were going to be able to vlog through it, but we had such a short week between us being at home and then having to travel. It wasn't going to work. And I even thought we would do like vlogging while we were away. That didn't work either. Traveled to Philadelphia to be with my family for Thanksgiving Day. For us, it's a number of things. We love being with the family, the extended family. We wanted to be there for Mom. That's only the third Thanksgiving since Dad's passed, and it still kind of stings a little bit. But wanted to be there for her, And we went to hang out with my siblings. I mean, their lives are going pretty crazy, and our lives going pretty crazy, and it's just nice to slow down and spend time with all of them. And we were able to get all of our crew home to Philly for at least one of the multiple days we were. So we were in Philly from Tuesday night to Saturday morning. Logan was able to fly up out of Florida into Philadelphia. Aiden and Asher both managed to get the day off, and so they came in to Philly for the weekend. And then, like I said, Nate and Amaris and their kids, Ace and Worthy, all got to come in. And so we got to spend Friday together. So we went downtown to Philadelphia, and that was awesome. But for the most part, it was all of us minus Nate and Amaris for Thanksgiving Day. Now, the only other ones that missed were all of my nephews from my brother, because their grandfather passed away on Monday of Thanksgiving week, and so they had to fly to Columbia to be with family, and so we missed all of his boys, and having Thanksgiving. Actually, we weren't even going to have Thanksgiving with them because they were going to be with their mother, but we missed the opportunity to see them. So yeah, our hearts and our thoughts and our prayers were with them while they were saying goodbye to their grandfather. Now, back to Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving was great. Traditional. The only downside was our plans were to go to see the Philadelphia... Oh, timeout. Pause for just a second. This is our local ski area. I don't know if you can see it, but they are actually making snow. They must be planning to open this weekend. So that'll be awesome. The local ski area will be open, hopefully. That's really cool. Anyway, back to Florida. Anyway, back to Thanksgiving. So our plan was to go to the Philadelphia Thanksgiving Day Parade. That is one of our traditions. Growing up, we did that very frequently. When we do go to Philly for Thanksgiving, that is one of the things that we do. It happens Thanksgiving morning. It kind of kicks everything off. It gets the day rolling. We get up super early and we head downtown, stand in the cold, watch the parade, and then we head back for Thanksgiving. However, this year, the weather was awful. It was rainy and cold and windy, and the parade still happened, but we were like, we're not standing in all of that. We're not doing it. And so we skipped the parade, ended up watching it on TV, which is just as good, and then enjoying the day together, eating Thanksgiving dinner. The other cool thing that happened on Thanksgiving is we were doing a little family history search. So, kind of weird story. I'll try to sum it up in a very short, brief sentence or two. We do not know much about our family after my grandfather. So, my grandfather, my dad's father, his father, which would be my great-grandfather, passed away when my grandfather, my dad's dad, was very young. And so we lost the connection and all of the stories of who my great-grandfather might have been or who he was. My grandfather either didn't know or didn't speak of it. Even my dad, before he passed, didn't know a whole lot about my great-grandfather. In fact, he didn't know very much about his father's upbringing, except that his mother either remarried or married, and that gentleman became my great-grandfather's father and my father's grandfather. And from all we can tell, he was a good grandfather or a good father, but we don't know anything. My grandfather never spoke of it. His mother, my great-grandmother, she never spoke of it. like I said, my dad didn't know a whole lot. Like, we didn't know anything about who the Highams were or where we came from. And so we found, actually my sister and my mother found some really cool family documents going through my great-grandfather's paperwork. He passed a number of years ago, and I don't know what spurred on the investigation, but they started looking through some stuff and started finding some names and some dates. And so Thanksgiving night, my sister and I, and Asher joined just because he was curious about it. We sat down at our computers and we were Googling and searching and ancestrying, trying to figure out if we could connect a few people and begin to build a story. And it led us to some possibilities. But overall, we still have a lot of questions. In fact, we have more questions now because there's some weirdness. And we don't know where that weirdness stems from or why. Or actually, we think we know why it was kept so silent. But we don't have anything to confirm our speculations. But we're very curious. And so I kind of foresee a little bit more of family and ancestral digging taking place here. It may be in the next couple of years, maybe definitely in the next year or whatever. But it could be fun. We found a gentleman who seems to correlate with some of the dates about when things were happening, who carries our name. In fact, it's the same name on some birth certificates. And his middle name is the same as my middle name. And spelled the same way. Like, my middle name can be spelled two ways. There's a very common traditional way, and then there's the other way, and I have the other way. And you don't see it very often, but he has it. But all of his other information seems to match. And, so we're kind of curious about all that. So we did that. That was fun. And then on Friday, we went to Philly. So one of the other traditions that we have when we go into the city is we like to visit downtown. We have a couple places down there. The boys, for whatever reason, they just love being down there. None of us will ever live in a city, except for Logan. Logan kind of likes the whole city life thing. But we definitely have these fun places that we like to go when we're in the city. And so it was determined we were heading downtown Friday morning. So we got up, we got downtown. Nate and Amaris met us there. They brought the kids, and we just had a great day in Philadelphia. First stop, Reading Terminal Market. It's one of our kids' favorite places to go. It's where the trains used to bring the produce in for the people who lived in the city, and then the market was set up as a place for them to sell it. A lot of cities have these type of little marketplaces, but this one now is filled with all sorts of food and groceries and eateries and small businesses, craft vendors, all sorts of stuff. A candy store, Bassett's Ice Cream, which was one of the first things that moved into the market way back in 1891, I think is when it opened up. It's just this really cool, fun place. And our kids love it. We love going there. We love trying different things. Like the boys tried, was it alligator, I think it was. They get some of their favorite foods. We shop at the candy store, all those good things. There used to be an Amish store set up that one side of it was you can buy all the meats and stuff, like ground meat and steaks and hams and all sorts of things. And then on the other side, you could actually order lunch. And they had burgers and hot dogs and cheesesteaks and sausages and fried vegetables and all that stuff. And they weren't there this year, and so we were a little bummed not to see them. But I guess everything has its time, and maybe it was time for them to move on. I don't know, but we missed out on having those. But after Reading Terminal Market, it was up to Christmas Village around City Hall, and they started doing this over the last couple of years. They didn't do it. I don't remember them doing it when I was a kid. But they start setting up all these little shanties, and people come and set up shops and Christmassy things and craft things and food things, and they just kind of create this fun Christmas village. So there was ice skating and music and Christmas trees and merry-go-rounds and all sorts of stuff. And so we just enjoyed some time walking through there, picking up some of our favorite foods, doing a little window shopping. But more so, it's just that atmosphere of being downtown. It was held between City Hall and what's known as Love Park, and it was just really great to kind of be down there. And it was a beautiful day. Like, it was nice. It wasn't very cold. The sun was shining. We were in the city, so there was a slight breeze through the buildings that kept things a little chilly. But it was a great day, and it was fun. From there, we went back to my mom's house for the tradition of hoagies. We had Philadelphia hoagies, true Philadelphia hoagies, mind you, not some of the ones that are in other places who say they're Philly hoagies. We consider these to be pretty epic, yummy hoagies. And then Saturday morning, after we said our goodbyes, we hit the road, came home, and enjoyed just being at home with the kids. We enjoyed Sunday football together, wings and Chick-fil-A and all the good stuff. And then the next day we had to drive everybody to airports. And now we're back to the routine of life. But yeah, Thanksgiving was awesome. It was a great weekend to kick off the holiday season. And the best thing about it is, even though we were together a short window of time this weekend, we only have a few weeks and they all come back together again. And this time they're coming into our house. My mom's coming to see us over the holiday, and we will have a big Higham Christmas right here at home. Alright, I think that's a lot to say. I think I'm going to come back and make another video and tell you about what we hope to accomplish in December, because this one's probably going to be too long and I really don't want to go over 20 minutes. So let me wrap this up saying I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. This is only the second time since 2016 that we did not vlog and create a Thanksgiving special, which I'm kind of sad for. We do have the pictures, but I am kind of sad we didn't do the whole vlogging thing. But oh well, sometimes we just put family first and the vlogging comes in way down the line of priorities. So anyhow, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for checking in with us. It's going to be a great month. Make sure you watch tomorrow's vlog. We're going to lay out our plans for December, and we definitely want to make sure that you are here and enjoying the Christmas season with us. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. This is Life in the Higham House. Later.